Linda.
All right, Isaiah, thank you. Well, with voter irregularities being a really hot topic this week, we have two men here with us tonight with their take on what's going on at the polls. Joining us now are Woodfill, chairman of the Harris County Republican Party, and Minister Robert Muhammad. So, gentlemen, there's been a lot of talk, I know you've heard, about voter intimidation at the polls this week. Now, a lot of people define voter intimidation as undue pressure on a group to make them vote a certain way or maybe even not at all. Are we really experiencing voter intimidation in Harris County, Minister Muhammad?
Well, there have been reports of people feeling very uncomfortable in how they've been treated by the poll watchers who were appointed and certified by the Republican Party. That being said, that is the reports that we have received, and so therefore we have made a call out to our community to have poll watchers to come in to watch those who have come in to watch us.
All right, Mr. Woodfill, what's your take on that?
Well, it depends on what does the word uncomfortable mean. If you're uncomfortable by having someone there watching your vote, watching a legal process occur, and having lawful poll watchers there, then yeah, there may be a lot of uncomfortability out there in that we have a record number of poll watchers this cycle, over 300 in early voting locations, about 1,000 on election day. Who are these folks? They're soccer moms, they're seniors, they're retirees, individuals who said I'm willing to be a part of the process. And what we're hearing are accusations or allegations that the poll watchers are the ones that are being harassed.
All right, Minister Muhammad, what do you think about that?
Well, the truth of the matter is that these aren't just soccer moms. What suburban husband in their right mind would send in their wife or the mother of their children into inner city neighborhoods? These 300 poll watchers have mostly been in the black and Hispanic communities. They're not out in Memorial and River Oaks. They're coming in to see if what's going on in the black communities. And we have had poll watchers to be in the space of people who are trying to vote looking over their shoulders, and that's why County Attorney Vince Ryan put out an opinion saying that the election officials will now draw lines in which these people will not be able to cross those lines to make the voters feel uncomfortable. So it's not imagined, it's real, and they have been sent by the Republican Party.
All right, so Mr. Woodfill, are these poll watchers clustered in certain areas?
Absolutely not. There are 37 early voting locations, and we're covering every single location. On election day, every single location will be covered. And the reality is we do have a county attorney who has been looking into not only poll watchers' conduct, but also the conduct of individuals who are engaging in what we believe to be voter fraud. We also have a district attorney who's looking at it. My question is this: if you're not doing anything wrong, why do you care if someone's watching you go through a legal process?
Okay, so Minister Muhammad, can you respond to that? Because let's just talk about this whole issue of feeling uncomfortable. Are people feeling uncomfortable on both sides because they're in unfamiliar surroundings, or some folks are just seeing some unfamiliar faces in certain places?
What we have is our elders who remember, Mr. Woodfill, the days of paying poll taxes. They remember the days when the Dixiecrats, when the Democrats controlled Harris County, and they as Republicans were harassed in terms of not being able to vote. There's voter suppression, unfortunately, and that's how they feel. And in truth, you have had some people that have overstepped the boundaries. Now, what we need to do is to go back and retrain those people you've sent into our community and understand that we are not going to be intimidated, whether it's by mistake or it's by design. We will execute our right to vote, and we will vote for whomever we want to vote for. I'm not advocating any party, any particular candidate, or any proposition. I am advocating that our elders and our people be able to vote unharassed, and I don't care who's watching them. I just don't want these people being harassed.
All right, gentlemen, let's try to get a solution. And Mr. Woodfill, I'll start with you. No one wants voter irregularities at the polls. What is the best way to prevent any problems and also, at the same time, avoid any clashes on election day?
Well, what this is a lawful process. It's individuals from both parties that are going to polling locations and watching the process occur. They don't stop anyone from doing anything. They don't harass anyone. Clearly, you can't liken it to a poll tax. It's nothing like that, not even close to that. They're both people from both parties that are just watching the process occur. The reality is we need to come together. We need to make sure that we have fair elections. That's what everybody wants. And nobody should complain about having a soccer mom, a senior, or anyone watching the people vote at a polling location, regardless of what community community you're in.
Okay, Mr. Woodfill. Minister Muhammad, last word quickly.
Yeah, these aren't just soccer bombs. Mr. Woodfill needs to stop that. And it is legal, but it's not prudent to send in 1,000 people from outside of our community, in our community, and then feel as if they're going to feel comfortable. Would you feel comfortable if 1,000 of people from my community showed up in River Oaks and in the boxes that you respect as Republicans? I don't think so.
All right, we're going to leave it at that, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.